Aegislash wins.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say like matchups about Aegislash because like he's just a volatile character. But like I think once he starts momentum, like it's really hard to lose.
Yeah, and I think that played so much into your strategy this whole time. Like you were just suffocating Twixie and his ability to start offense.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, like that character, like you're pretty much what you want to do is like suffocate him as much as possible, and like win field phase and kill him. Because if he gets burst, it's like you pretty much just have to accept that you want him to waste it, basically.
Right.
Because I think like with burst, Mew. And like how easy it is for him to get enhanced, he's like pretty much always enhanced. Yeah. If you give him any like breathing room.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Whimsical real quick?
Yeah, it's the best cheer.
I can't. How can I argue with you?
Right.
Look what it just
how
did.
many field phases did it win me?
Yeah.
Like if okay, here's how I think of it in this matchup, right? I either get Synergy, which is good. I'll get burst first, or I get Mismagius, which like auto wins field, but like it helps a lot in winning field because it's. Like you don't have to fight Enhanced Aegislash, so you can't use the V. Yeah. Which is his faster than all Decidueye's moves. So I think that's like very key. Yeah. I thought he would pick Chandelure versus me, so like when I first fought him, that's why I went with Magikarp, but then I switched.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah. I think there was only one field phase where you started with Mismagius that you didn't outright win off Mismagius, and you still ended up winning it because of the pressure and pushing him back. It's so clutch.
Yeah, it pushes you to the corner. Like. Even if you King Shield it, Mismagius will like punish him, and then you can still get a follow-up.
Yeah. So one thing we were talking about right before you hopped on, so a few weeks ago you talked about how Decidueye was the character made for you. That you felt like in some ways like he allowed you to express how you wanted to play Pokken perfectly. Are you still how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I agree. Decidueye is just like solid, all around. Like he has like obviously there's like stuff people need to start doing like anti-airing cross-ups and stuff. But it's a lot of it is like character dependent, and like the reason it's like really hard to, in my opinion, it's like a lot harder to play him at a high level because there's a lot of specific interactions that you have to really know. Totally. Like not every character gets hit by a cross-up JY. For example, I think Decidueye is a completely different character versus short characters. Yeah. Because a lot of the tools are just like not there. Like you can't Rising JY. Sure. And acrobatics is like even Twixie was able to tech it on reaction. Yeah. But if you're tall, it's a lot harder. Right. Yeah. Because it just connects just that much. That slight difference. Yeah. Pokken has the input delay, so it's like you see it a lot of times. You'll see it, but by the time you press the button and everything goes through, like it won't tech. That's why you're like, oh, I teched that, but you didn't. You know. Sure. So what's next for Slippingbug? Where are we gonna see you? Probably I don't know. Maybe nationals. Maybe nationals. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How are you? If not nationals, I'll try to make it to Worlds. Nice, awesome. I don't know if I can ask you this. I want to though. What's up? Do you, character-wise, did you play all Decidueye today? I want to say I played Blastoise, but I didn't, sadly. But yeah, all Decidueye. Is it? And this is the first tournament in a long time that you've done all with one character, right? Yeah, like after. Okay, so my thought process was. At Frosty Frostings, I was going to go to Decidueye regardless of how I do. Yeah. Because he's like the new character I really put time into. Sure, yeah. And I won that tournament, so I was like, if I really focus and just put into one character and stay it the entire way, like, yeah, pretty much that's what my thinking was. Like, it's hard for me to, in tournament, like, it's kind of hard to switch between characters. Totally. Because I think Decidueye and Libre play kind of different. No, definitely. Your mindset has to be in such a different place. Yeah, but I think what really helped me is like with Libre, I'm really used to riding momentum. Like a lot of times you see me like he would delete like half my health, and then I would I don't know. There would be like a moment where he'd like let me breathe, or like I managed to you know, like get out somehow. Sure. And like start my offense because I like Mismagius or burst. Yeah. Like there were many points in the game where I had burst and he didn't. Right. Which is like winning field phase is like the most important thing versus Aegislash. Yeah, definitely. Well. I'm excited. I think it's cool to see you fully dedicated. It's cool to see you counterpick, but it's also really cool to see you fully dedicated to a character and to see the like apex of your play. I'm more impressed with Slippingbug than I've ever been, which is a huge statement because I'm obviously you are one of the most impressive players in the world. Thanks. So, I think you're also very impressive. You're doing like commentary and playing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, dude. This has been a huge pleasure for me, and just selfishly, like, to be here with you, a personal friend, and like we've come so far. I was talking a little bit too about how this is your third DreamHack. Your second you've won. Didn't even top 8 the first time.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, and I don't say that to like throw it in your face. I say it because it's so cool to me, like to see your progression as a player and how consistent you've become and how dominant you've become. It's really impressive, and it's a really cool story that we have. It like the story of Slippingbug in our community is so cool to me. Just to like watch what you've done as a player and how you've grown, and now like how dominant you are. We were talking about like there were some questions coming to this tournament. Is it the age of Slip? Is it the age of Tweezy? Is it the age of both? I think you made quite the statement today.
I think it's the age of Pokken.
The age of Pokken. I like it. Do you have anything else you want to say to the people before we head out?
Yeah, I just really want to thank my sponsor, True Ambition, for supporting me and helping me get out to tournaments. So thanks to you guys. Make sure you before you go to tournament, it's really important to prepare for the people that you might fight. So yeah.
Check out Pokken Arena. Get prepared.
Yes. Check out Pokken Arena. Check out the Discords. Check out videos on YouTube. I think watching videos like is pretty much how I leveled up from like intermediate to like the high level, because you really understand everyone's. Like, one, you understand other players, and you understand like what they're trying to do with their game plan.
Sure, totally. Awesome. Well, thank you so much to you, Slip, for sitting for this interview. Huge congratulations to you. This is incredible.